Mindrash Productions. This is Football Thoughts. Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. And yeah, man, Arsenal be playing that set piece FC football like their life depends on it. Listen, they play dry football, man. We know Arsenal, man. No direct play, no attacking based, just possession plays, side passing, hope for the set piece. That's what they are, man. 2 goals from 2 set piece, and then the other one was offside. Let me just say VAR, man. They be sus as fuck, bro. We know, Nani was, the most offensive player in the Arsenal team, and that's how bad Arsenal are. It seems like Nani's the only one moving. It seems like Eze is playing left wing back and not left wing. Victor Gyökeres doesn't have a first touch. He can't play off the back foot when he receives the ball. He's more of an attacking, counter-attacking team. But listen, against Forest, Arsenal gonna look like the better team. Forest was shit. This don't look like the past Ange Postecoglou Tottenham team that we know of counter-attacking football. They were never gonna be that team against an away side at the Emirates team playing against Arsenal. We knew Arsenal were gonna have the ball. We knew Arsenal were gonna have most control of the game. But Forest were just so disappointing in this game, man. I don't write them off this season yet in terms of, competing in the top flight halves. But listen, man, they need a few games. If Top Forest are a team of they can go back to back wins, they can be dangerous. But it seems like the midfield of Anderson and Sangare, it don't seem to be landing. Anderson's a very good player, man, but it seems like there's a imbalance. I feel like you need a passer next to him rather than an engine, just so they can suit the football. But let me know what you guys think, man. I think Forest, they'll be fine this season. No relegation battle. But Arsenal are not winning any league, not winning any Champions League or FA Cup anytime soon with this football. I believe with this football, you don't win trophies with this football because you don't take risks. Arteta's a good coach, just with a bad system. The possessional thing is very good, more or less the set pieces. But you need two more in your style for you to be considered a contender. You can't have two attributes in your styles. You need to have a whole variety of things in your arsenal, especially in your system, to adapt to certain situations, especially if you want to win trophies. And Arteta only has two: possession, defense. Well, he has three: possession, defense, and set piece. You need more, especially if you want to win trophies. You need to be more attacking. You need to take more risks. You need to be okay of considering conceding 1 or 2 goals as long as you outscore the next team. That's how football works. But Mikel Arteta's system is making Arsenal look like a bunch of robots. They don't have flashy or a player that can win them the game like that. For instance, they rely on set pieces and their boring system, and it makes all the players look like robots. Odegaard came off because he got tackled by Justin Timber, which was crazy, man. You get tackled by your own player and you get injured. That's some wild shit. But only in Arsenal Football Club, we know these weird things happen in this Gunnar fan base. Eze, man, he's just not gonna play better in this system because he's playing in the wing. And Eze, you're just not gonna get the best of him. Yeah, he got an assist, but that assist was an offside to me. But the whole game, he was a shadow of his old self from Crystal Palace. It's always boring watching Arsenal, man. It's because they're so stagnated and robotic. They got no style or flair for us to consider it eye watching football. And Arsenal fans will lie to themselves and say, "Nah, we're up for the league. We're playing good." Odegaard, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, yeah. No, you guys don't have style to win trophies. Style make fights. Styles make football matches. You can't tell me that this team is worthy of a Champions League or an EPL Premier League. They're just not worthy. Watch in the mid-season and in these upcoming games where they're playing against low-level teams who actually know how to beat them. You'll see how they struggle. Yeah, you'll see how they struggle against Chelsea, City, even though City are off form. United, even United are off form. There's just a whole bunch of teams that take enough risks to beat them. You see, and they don't take enough risks. They just rely on their set pieces, which is, it's not enough. It'll never be enough. But yeah, that's my take on this game. 6 out of 10 for me. You know, Ethan Nawanori, who came on for Udahad, is a baller. He kept the game calm. He sort of controlled the tempo, and he was making nice and 1-2 touch passing there, man. Very good first touch. I like him. Very sharp player. Trossard came on. He put in more attacking offensive to the team. Martinelli does what Martinelli does. Declan Rice does what Declan Rice does. Just you're doing teamwork and you're running when they don't have the ball. But ultimately, Arsenal are not a threat to anyone who thinks they're going to be a threat. Arsenal will not win the league to anyone who thinks Arsenal will win the league. And you heard it here first on your favorite football channel, Record TV, presented by the Reclusive Artist. And until next time, this is Record TV.